Alright guys, I just arrived here at my storage complex. I'm gonna go look at my storage room, and I have not looked in it probably for over a year. So I don't even know exactly what's in there, lots of RC stuff. So I'm gonna look through it, pick out some stuff to throw out, pick out some other stuff to give away. So let's go ahead and check out what's in there. Alright, let's take a look inside. Might be a little dark in here, but as we can see here, I have a MiG on the wall, and then back there in the corner are all micros, some helicopters and planes. Let's go ahead and look through some of this. Let me get in there. Alright, so we got an old MiG, and this one I think I was trying to ship at one point, and then I wasn't able to. It was going to end up like $50 to ship. So this I'm not going to give away. I think it's still in working condition. I might take this out one day in the future. I added wheels. No, I didn't add wheels, I don't think. I think it came with those. Mine are just pushed back. We have a perfect condition, it looks like. And I believe this is the Park Zone Messerschmitt. Looks to be in just fine condition. I don't think I really liked this plane. It was one of my first planes though, so it's probably better to fly now that I'm a little better flyer, because this was one of the first. I think I broke it once, yep. Broke it once, but I taped it up. Looks like it's just fine. Probably could have done a better repair, but I think this whole front end kind of cracked off, but it looks to be in fine shape now. This again would be pretty big to ship. I do have one here that I'll consider giving away. That's a big plane. I got to think about this though. I never built this. This is an e-flite BAE Hawk, and I've got everything for this. We have all the other parts down here. I took it out of the box, so I don't have the box for it, but I have all the instruction manual, and then down in this box here and there with the instruction manual, we got the 15 motor, the Delta V15 fan, the receiver for it, all the servos, I mean everything. I'm sure the ESC is somewhere in there. So yeah, everything for it. I'll think about giving this one away or building it myself. Just haven't gotten that one built, and this thing's been sitting here for probably 2 years at least. Let's get back into the micros, because I will be giving away some of the micros. One more plane here. If you guys saw that Vision bird cage at my house, if you watch my pet videos, got a smaller one here. Kind of fallen over there. This plane wouldn't fly. This is from Banana Hobby, I believe. Maybe it was Nitro Planes, but I think it was Banana Hobby. And I had tons of problems with this. I'm going to bring this home, and I'm going to gut it. It's not worth setting up, and I'm going to gut that, and then take all the parts out of it that are useful, and I'll give all the parts away. Alright, into micros. These are some of my first. These are my first helicopters. I bought these years ago, probably 7 years ago, when I flew them for like probably 6 months, the Blade CX and the Blade CP. Flew them for a couple months of college, and then I kind of got out of flying for 4 or 5 years, and then I got back into it again a few years ago. Over here we have a Blade 120 SR. You might think about, look at this dust on here. You might think about giving this guy away. It's a beginner helicopter that I won't really fly again in the future. And we have everything in here. Helicopter, chargers, 3 batteries. I might think about giving this away. I'll bring this home with me, and that'll be one of the ones to think about giving away, but we still got a lot to go through, so let's see what else is a possibility of giving away. It kind of feels like the top of this got a little wet. I wonder if there's a leak. Kind of like a warped top. Let's bring that home. Then we have I love this plane. This is the original version, not the 3D version. It's the Beast, Micro Beast. Perfect condition, I believe. I haven't seen it for a couple of years. But this guy was a lot of fun. I've got videos on it. Check them out. Pretty durable as I remember, because I've crashed it a couple times as I remember in my videos. But this plane was a lot of fun. The newer version with the AS3X is more capable, but this thing for sport flying, tons of fun. I'm going to keep this one. I wish I had the AS3X version, but I'm going to keep this one because this is one that I might take out in the future for indoor flying just because it's so much fun to fly. Alright, now we got this white box, and the white box is going to go along with these other two. Here we have a couple Blade 300 3Ds. These are great slow flying 3D planes. Looks like this one is in good condition. Nothing looks wrong with that. I know I have, I believe, 2 of these that work. Let's take a look at all of them here. That's the first one, it looked good. It's the second one, it looks just fine too. And then you have this third one, which it might just be the airframe. Those last two had all the electronics on them. This might just be an airframe. Yes, this is just a new airframe, it looks like, but actually, no. It's not new. This is one of my used airframes that was very slightly damaged. There's a rip here. My finger can go through. That wouldn't be like that if it's new and the bottom is messed up. So I think this is one of my airframes. I rebuilt this plane a couple times because I really like this plane. If you guys want to learn 3D indoors, this plane's awesome. Really, really great. Slow flying characteristics. Really great to learn on. So this is a used airframe that is still in pretty good condition. I used to fly this plane like crazy, guys. I got probably 500 flights on this plane. Of course, not the exact same one, but it's awesome. So check out the 300. Close that up. So I don't think I really need this body, but I kept it for some reason. I think one of these is brand new and one of these has slight damage. Oh, here's one of my first planes. Park Zone Ember 2. This was one of my, it might have been my very first plane actually. This was cool. Not going to give this away. I believe it's in okay condition. It was my first plane, so I'll keep it. Plus, there's a lot better things out there like the Night Vapor and stuff like that now. Now we have another white box. Oh, Vapor. There we go, just like I was talking about. This is the Night Vapor, so I believe it has some LEDs on it. Perfect condition, I'm sure. I've only flown it a couple times, I'm sure. And that's a really, really nice one for beginners. Really nice for people to learn on. What else do we have? Ooh, this one's good. Actually, these next two are good. I'll bring them up together. We have a Park Zone Trojan. These are hard to think about what to give away because they're all so cool. This one looks like it doesn't have much damage at all. Might have a little bit, it's kind of stuck there. I think it has a little bit of top rash, I remember that from the front. I just painted it, but no actual damage to it. Still in perfect condition. This plane is pretty good flying, pretty nice little plane. Then we have P-51 Mustang. It also was a really nice flying plane, and it looks to be in almost perfect condition as well. Okay, we got a couple left. We're getting close to the end. I'm going to pick a couple out of these that I'm going through to give away once I think and see everything that's here. Oh, here was my favorite. Of course, they had the newer version, the XP version, which I have at home too. I have to fix it because I got a little glue on one of the push rods and it's not moving. But I love this. The newer XP version is awesome. This is pretty much the plane that I learned sport flying on, and as you can tell, I loved this plane. Check it out, I even just drew on it. I've rebuilt this plane, modified it, done all types of stuff to this plane. Not this one in particular necessarily, as you can see it's modified though. Probably have a new motor in there and such. I did a lot with this plane. It was fun to whip around, and I really learned controls because I just whipped it around so quick. but I had to learn to be fast. This one I can't give away because it was a pretty cool one that I learned on, plus it's all painted up with my name. I didn't even know I had that, so that's cool. And then it looks like the last one was, here it is, the e-flite foresight. This one I liked. It was okay, but I would definitely not pick it. Looks like it's in okay condition. I would not pick it over the UMX 300. If you want a slow flying indoor 3D plane, get the UMX 300 that you see on the back wall there. So I'm actually, that's just like if you're gonna, buy one of the two. Might actually give away that foresight. That might be a good idea. So I'm gonna decide here. I think I will give away the foresight just because it's not my cup of tea. It's a great plane, made by e-flite, works good. If you're gonna buy one of the two, go for the 300. We'll throw the foresight out there. And I think that's about all the RC we have in here. Alright, so that's pretty much it. The rest is just like pet stuff and Christmas stuff down there. Looks like a brand new 10-piece cook set. Computer monitor, just random stuff in here, but that's all the RC. So anyways, it's gonna bring these three things home. This jet, it's gonna just disable it and take anything useful out of it. And then we'll be giving away the Ultra Micro Foresight and the Blade 120 SR. So stay tuned. We'll be getting giveaway videos of those in the near future.